Hello, my name is Peter Samuel. This tutorial is going to be on HCPSLink. This is an Henrico County system that allows both parents, students, and teachers to communicate with each other about grades and homework assignments through the use of viewing your grades and viewing a teacher's board. Teachers' boards usually contain various assignments that they may assign throughout the school year, or important information pertaining to the certain class. So first we're going to navigate to HCPSLink. The URL is hcpslink.henrico.k12.va.us. And this is HCPSLink. So before we log in, everyone's login is going to be HCPS and then their last name. So my last name is Samuel. My first initial is Peter, or P for Peter, and my middle initial is Y. So that's my login. Your login varies depending on who you are and what your last name is. I know some people have numbers after their middle initial or after their first letter initial. It all depends, how your HCPS username is set up. So, and your password is always going to be the last 4 digits of your student ID. It's that 10-digit ID that's on top of your schedule when you first get it, and it's associated with your with you and your school file. So I'm going to put in my password. I'm going to go ahead and log in, and the first thing that comes up is the HCPSLink homepage. So some quick things to notice on the homepage is the navigation bar here on the left. This has the Welcome Center, the Classroom, and the Front Office. These are the 3 main tabs of HCPSLink. Your homepage is going to have important school notices, any transportation if you take the bus. I do not ride the bus, and the school knows that, so my HCPSLink does not have any bus route information for me. But if you still don't drive, or you're in middle school, you're probably going to have bus route information in this location. System information here tells you, HCPSLink goes offline from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. For system maintenance, and then if there are any days where HCPSLink will be offline, that will also be found here. Here are some district links. These are just generic links to the county website, county library homepage, things like that. And then school notices. For some reason, for me, I never really have school notices in this area, but any school announcements that go out for your respective school will be posted here. And if you want to take a closer look, you can see all of them under notices or view notices. But as for me, I don't have I don't get any notices from my school. So we're going to go ahead into Classroom. So as you can see right now, I am taking 7 courses. If you take an early bird or another elective, it'll come up as an 8th course. This is a normal screen right here. So here you see a class name, what block I have, this teacher, who the teacher is, and then their boards and grades and when they were updated. So it's very self-explanatory about when they were updated, what time. The system for grades, at least, always pushes out grades every hour at the 40th minute. So as you can see, 10:40, 4:40, 1:40, 2:40, 3:40, 4:40. So to check, if you want to check your grades as soon as possible, whenever it hits 41 at whatever hour, you can go ahead and log on to HCPSLink and check, because it should be updated by then. Let's see, what else? So we can go ahead and take a look at what a grades page would look like. So when you open up, you've got at the top here, you've got a grading scale option to show you what the grading scale is. So as of right now, Henrico County is on a 7-point grading scale. So 93 to 100 is an A, 85, 92 is B, etc. And here are the various letters that can go in. I is incomplete, P passing, S satisfactory, U unsatisfactory, N no grade given, withdrawn passing or withdrawn failing. You can hide this grading scale. Up here at the end of the year, it's really easy to check what your grades were across the board, interims, marking periods, and then interims again. And then here's my actual grade in the class. This is English 12 HL, and it depends on what teacher you have, but there is your overall grade is right here, and then you have subsections, so homework, classwork, quizzes, tests, and projects. Um, and just to touch on this real quick, excused neither helps nor hurts your grade. So if you have something excused, it doesn't count for you, and it doesn't count against you. If something is incomplete, which is INC, it will count against you. It counts as a 0. So my quizzes section, my overall average for that's a 97.5 and a 95% for my test section. The only thing that you don't see is the rundown of percentages. So for this particular class, I think homework and classwork is 10%, quizzes are 20-25%, and tests and projects are the remaining 60 or 65% or 65-70%. I don't know off the top of my head if that's correct, but that's one of the drawbacks to HCPSLink. But every teacher should have given you how their class is, the rundown of the grading system for their class at the beginning of the school year. So as you can see, if I scroll down, I look at marking period 1, and as I go along my marking periods, I'll be able to see marking period 3 and 4. My semester grades will come up separate as well, and then the final grade will show up at the end of the school year. Now on to the boards. So this is a little difficult. This particular teacher does not use her boards, which is fine. She uses a Google site instead. So teachers may do this. They may have an external website that they like to use or update. And we can go ahead and look at it real quick. And as you can see, this is her virtual classroom. And I can find my homework under daily agenda. And she outlines what we do in class, what files I might need, and the homework for each night. So even if a teacher doesn't use the HCPSLink board, fear not. I'm sure they have other ways of relaying the homework to you electronically. So now we can actually see my AP Calculus teacher is very religious about updating homework, and what's great about the homework board is he just kind of puts it in by date and keeps it, so when I come for the semester exam, I can go back and review everything from the first day up. So that was my classes. Links. If a teacher has certain links that they want you to know about, as you can see right now, I'm trying to go through all my classes and see if any teacher has an example of this. Nope. So none of my teachers really have any specific links they want me to know about. Some teachers will use this feature, some will not. The school space feature just jumps you to school space, which we will talk about in the next video. That's School space and HCPSLink kind of work hand in hand in a sense, and you'll see that in the next video. Contact teachers. This is very important. Every teacher's email is going to be under contact teacher, so you never have to go looking for it. It's always here in HCPSLink, and it's always up to date. Moving on to the front office tab. The front office tab is great for absences and tardies and your attendance at school. So going back here, you can see what it was last updated down to the second, and you can go all the way back to September. So I had an early dismissal, no return this day, October, November, December, and anything in yellow kind of just indicates that, hey, you either weren't at school the whole day, you left early, you had tardy, something. So this is a good way to kind of go back and review your attendance and make sure that everything's up to date, because whatever's in the school system is going to show up on the attendance on your HCPSLink. And then there's your schedule in case you are ever confused what classes you have. So for us at Tucker, a Monday schedule has 7 periods per block, and then we have odd and even days, so period 1, 3, 5, 7 on an odd day, and periods 2, 4, 5, 6 on an even day. So that is the rundown of HCPSLink. Here's one more thing, just the school information. Your school name, your school website directs you right to it. Who your principal is, the HCPSLink administrator. So if you have any problems with HCPSLink, you go to that administrator. For Tucker, as of right now, it's Mr. Butler. And then the school phone, fax, address, and school email. I mean, they can be relatively useful for whatever purposes you might need them for, such as applications or something. So that concludes the major uses for HCPSLink. The school recommends that you never share your username or password, and to always log out once you're done. So I advise those tips as well. Thank you.